Join.
I'll just start recording. So Sunday the 29th. So what do we have? Two days left in the month. So it's our chance to just if we haven't hit Success Club, we can do it. I know Natalia, you are pretty much there. It hasn't updated in my online office with your.
Yeah. So the girl is still in the process of signing up, but it's
Okay, good. Yeah. So we'll just make sure, because I have a few people in the works too that, they just have to, so I just have to remind them and, just encourage them, and that's all we can do. And then, if things don't work out this month, then, it'll just fall into next month, and that's okay too, because we have our team cup coming up. So it'll be just a fun way for us to work together and, just do as much as we can in this 1 month, just use all the momentum, gain all this momentum. And then, we have the whole rest of the year to make stuff happen. So I think it'll be just a good way to kind of cheer each other on and work together really closely, just as a team. And then hopefully it'll inspire some other team members too. If they've been kind of sitting back and watching and not really sure if they want to, get involved or not, this would be a good time for them to kind of see what actually happens when we pour on the gas and we, when we make things happen, we work together. So I think it'll be good, and it'll be kind of the last chance for us to push the all access pass, I think, because it's the full year. And I've talked to a few people, and at first the price seems, it's wow, that's kind of a lot. But then they're oh, the whole year? Oh, that's a great deal. So I'm yeah. And I don't know, just in comparison to the other things that are out there, I was talking to one girl that uses Lady Boss, and that's $29 a month. And she's not even getting, she doesn't get a personalized coach. It's something kind of like a challenge group, but it doesn't have everything that we have. And she doesn't get the portion control. She doesn't get the in-depth meal plans that we get, and the workouts. I mean, the quality of workouts that we get. So there's just a lot of value that we can, bring to the table and help people with. And of course we have the team, and at the end of the day, having somebody that they can rely on to push them through is really, really key. So in terms of, other stuff going on, we have some exciting stuff in our team, and I'm really happy to announce that Natalia is officially going to be Emerald on Thursday. So congratulations. That's really exciting. And Laura is about to hit Success Club 5 for the first time. So that's awesome. So congratulations to both of you guys. I know you've been working your butts off, and it's paying off. What you guys are doing is just really awesome. Your content, all of you, is spot on. You get this. It's just a matter of just keeping it going throughout the year, and just letting people know, hey, I'm out here, I'm doing my thing, I'm here to help you, and just being consistent with it. And that's it. And and I'm really excited to hear from Natalia tonight, because she's kind of just figured out a way to present this in a way that's not scary. And in the beginning, I know that I used to kind of, when I was very first learning, I used to kind of word vomit everything and be well, this is what you get, and this, and then they'd be really overwhelmed, and then I'd try to break it down a little bit. So you kind of learn as you go, and so I'm just, I'm looking forward to hearing how you kind of present this in a way that is in manageable chunks, and so that it's simple, because at the end of the day, it really is simple. And I think simplifying everything, simplifying coaching, simplifying the sign-up process is so key, because people are busy. They don't want another thing that they have to do. So go ahead. I'll be taking some notes.
Okay, sure. No pressure.
No.
So I have some notes written kind of on the side. So if I'm peeking over and being a little bit monotone, that's why. So basically, I've recently kind of discovered how to present value and cost to people that are just interested in joining any Beachbody program that has been really started working for me. And this literally happened the last 2 weeks. So we know the value of these products. We realize how much of like a bang for your buck this is and how effective these are. But like sometimes that's definitely difficult to portray to someone like concisely and effectively without, as you said, Amanda, like word vomiting all over them and sounding salesy. Like that's one of the biggest problems that I've run into. So what would happen usually for me is that people reach out to me on Facebook when they're interested, because that's kind of my primary platform that I use. And that's usually in response to like join my challenge group call to action posts. And so they just message me and are literally like, hey, long time no talk. I want to learn more about the program that you're doing. And I used to follow kind of the guide in the Coach Online office. I don't know if you've guys ever seen it, but it's like the 5 steps, I think, to like presenting the product to people. And to be honest, that just was not working for me, because I was like, if someone asks about the price, like just don't say anything and kind of ask what their goals are. It was just like very robotic to me. Mm-hmm. And I felt like I was coming across like I was like trying to push the product on them, and I wasn't really
like avoiding their question. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that just like, it felt weird to me. Like if it works for you, that's great, but it just like really was not working for me. Mm-hmm. And like, I'm in this to not sell people some random product. I'm like, my mindset is like, I'm in this to connect people to a product that I love and that works. And it's unlike anything out there at all. And it's like the whole package. You get workouts, you get meal plan, you get nutrition shake. And that's what makes it work no matter what your goals are. Like this program will work for anyone and everyone. And I really just wanted to portray that to people that were reaching out and that were interested in the program. So I started, instead of just replying to people in my messenger on Facebook, like instead of typing everything out, I was like, why don't I just send a voice message to people just in response to them asking to learn more about the program. So because like if you hear someone from someone else's voice specifically, and not just a typed response that you send them that sounds robotic, like especially if you know them, it sounds so much more sincere than just coming from the typed version. And also it's like you could portray more information that way. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, guys.
I'm just talking about this new method kind of that I've established for like presenting programs to people and like really showing them the value and the cost of them. So basically everything that I've just said is like, instead of typing things out, what was there? Oh, send a voice message. Okay, so you can only do it through your phone. And it's like, so in your phone, you could choose to send text, like pictures and things like that. Like there's a little bar on the bottom, and you click on the little 3 dots on the like right-hand side, and it says like send a voice message, and you just press the record button, and you can only send a minute at a time. So I end up setting like a couple of them at a time. But yeah, so that has been really working. Let's see, where was I at? So I'll just go into like what I've been saying to people, that like just basically the format of, they ask what the program is about, and I just tell them, I break down the 3 components of the program. So I break down the workouts, the nutrition shake, and just the meal plan in general. So that's what I start off with. In the first section, I don't go into any of the prices, because I just want to present to them what the program is and ask them if this is something that they're interested in learning more about.
Can I go back to your 3 components, because you present them as workouts, nutrition, and support. Is that it? Or I don't know.
I should talk about like the support, but I've been breaking down just in the beginning that this works because there's workouts, there's a meal plan, and it's like a nutritional shake so I kind of go into that, and then after I tell them about accountability and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's huge. Okay. Yeah, and then the support. So like having that whole package, like I think that's definitely important for them to understand the full value of this. That's absolutely right.
Right. Okay. I should definitely include that because I haven't really been including that. So I'll just go through like what a typical voice message that I leave sounds like. So it's like, for example, hi, Amanda, I just wanted to leave you a quick voice message because that's easier than typing out a novel for you in Facebook Messenger to explain a little bit about this program, what I'm doing. It's a combined fitness and nutrition program that completely takes the guesswork out of getting in shape, losing weight, getting healthy, whatever your goal is. And it's proven to work because it's extensively tested on many people before being released, which is true. We have the test groups of people that this program is tested on before actually being released. And then I say that there are 3 components to the program. There's workouts, meal plan, nutritional shake. Well, I should change this to 4 components, and support from me as your coach and other people that are also doing this program. And then I say the workouts come in the form of an online streaming that you can do at home. So just think Netflix of workouts. So this is specifically for selling the challenge pack that's available. So it's the all access pass with the online workouts and the shake. So then I say that there's many different workout programs that you could do. For example, P90X, 21 Day Fix, Body Beast, if you've ever heard of these. And each workout program comes with several individual workouts. So for example, there's an arm day, leg day, a cardio day, and a specific workout calendar for which ones you're supposed to do on what days. So that completely takes the guesswork out of everything. And it's all created by some of the best professional trainers in the world and is tested on many people before it's actually released. And there's something for everyone. So like if you like weights, there's a program for that. If you like cardio, there's the program for that. And then I go into Shakeology. So I just kind of talk about it, like what I like about it. So this might be different for all of you guys, but I say, and then the nutrition shake is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's something that you drink every day, and it's not just a protein shake. It has over 70 superfoods in it and other nutrients to really replenish your body and muscles after working out. And so since you're giving your body exactly the nutrients it needs, it really helps with getting rid of cravings. And then I tell them how it's helped me. So I say that when I started drinking Shakeology, I was like really eating crappy before, and it really helped me like fuel my body and get back on track to eating healthy. And then I say that if you do follow all these 3 components, like you will get in shape and reach your goals. And this is something you're able to stick to in the long run because there's so many different programs that you could do. And then I say that I'm really glad that I found it personally because I don't have to worry about getting a super expensive gym membership in the future after I graduate because I'm graduating in May. And that's like something that a lot of people can relate to that are reaching out to me, because a lot of people that are reaching out to me and are in my friend group are like my same year. So everyone's graduating. Everyone's going to have to get an expensive gym membership after school if they don't have other options. And then I say, let me know if you're interested in learning more and I can send more details to you. And usually that results in, yes, like I want to learn more. And then, so this is where I go into price, and I break it down in a way that's like, yes, this is a very large lump sum because it's $200. Like that's not something you can just throw away, but I break it down into like what everything comes from. So like I say that that there's a really incredible New Year's promotion going on. So you can get 365 days of online access to the on-demand workouts, which includes every workout that has ever been created by the company. You get 30 days of the shake, and you also get the meal plan, and that's all for $199, which is actually a lot cheaper than they usually have it. And so that's like they are getting a sale on it, because it usually is a lot more expensive. And then I go into, I know that it sounds like a lot because it is a large lump sum all up front. And then I say, let me just break it down for you, because it really isn't. And then I say that the first $99 comes from the online access pass for the whole entire year. So that ends up being only $8 a month, which is not bad at all. And then, like, especially if you consider gym membership, like, it's only $8 a month for the workouts, which is like crazy cheap. And then I say that the other $100 comes from the shake, which comes out to around $3 a serving. And it does function as a meal replacement shake. Like, for example, if you have it for breakfast, that's an entire breakfast that you can get for $3. And for me personally, and I tell them this, that it's been saving me a lot of money on my grocery bill, because like a $3 breakfast is very cheap. And so, like, when people start thinking about it that way, that it's not just like something you're going to have to add on to your grocery bill, something else that you're going to have to spend money on, like, this is part of your meals for the day. So it's going to end up saving you money. And it's like, it's just the breaking it down for people that really makes them realize, like, that yes, it's a large sum up front that you have to pay, but like, when you break it down, it really isn't that much because of how much value you're getting. Yeah, it's even cheaper than Planet Fitness, as Sherry said. And then I say that I say that I promise that it's really, really worth it. Like, and I like straight up just come out and say, like, I'm really not trying to sell you on something. Like, this program really works. Like, I wouldn't be doing this, drinking the shake, doing the workouts every day and following the meal plan for the last 7 months, like, if it didn't work. And I think that has really gone to people like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, if it wasn't working, like, why would she be doing this all these months and like getting into shape with this? And then I kind of just say, like, let me know if this all sounds good to you, and I'll send over more information to get you signed up. Yay, yes, I do have guns. Little baby biceps. And then, so yeah, that's pretty much how I present it to people, and get them interested in it and make them realize that even though it is a big sum of money, like, it's really not, because you get a whole entire year of the workouts and it's a whole month of the shake. And so kind of like, I guess, conclusions to draw from this is to do what works best for you. Like, I found that the last 2 people that contacted me that I used this method on were like right away, like, oh yes, like, I'm signing up. And that's with one girl that reached out to me in September, and I told her the price of the challenge pack, which was $140. And she was like, no, I don't want to do it. It's too expensive. Never mind. And then she contacted me again a week ago, and she was like, actually, I just want to do the workouts. Like, I don't want the shake or the meal plan. And I just sent her the voice message explaining to her what she's going to get for the price and why those 3 components are important. Because even if you work out but your nutrition's like off, like, you're not, if your goal is to like lose weight, for example, like, you're not going to get it. And if you don't have Shakeology, like, you're not fueling your body with the right nutrients that you need. So like, right away when I sent that, even though she didn't want to join at first, she ended up saying like, sure, yes, right away. So I guess just like, do something that works for you and portrays like that you're genuine. You're not, like, we're not trying to sell anything to anyone. We're trying to help people connect them to a product that works. Cause like, this is really one of a kind product that, like, I've tried so many different things and they haven't worked, and this really does. So yeah, that's kind of all I have.
I love that. I love that you break down the components for them. I know Sherry had a question about, are you waiting for them to contact you first before you tell them your spiel?
Yeah. So I have, yeah, I guess this would be like a little different of an approach if, like, you don't want to just reach out to someone random that you haven't talked to. Like, first I would probably like, yeah, they're doing and stuff like that. And if they ask or like mention that they're interested in something, I guess could go ahead. But it's just like whatever feels natural. Like I was trying to like follow like the online office thing and just like things that other coaches were recommending, and it just like, wasn't working for me, and it didn't feel natural. So I was coming across as salesy, but then I was like, I'm just gonna do something that completely makes sense to me. And
it's so true, because even like when I was learning originally from Liz, and Liz is very successful, so I thought, okay, well, I need to kind of say exactly what she's saying, and then I realized that wasn't really my voice and my style. And then, so now, like, if somebody asks me something, I'm like, I would just respond how I would respond. But I think what helps is when I respond with, like, enthusiasm, because now I'm in this place where I'm like, oh, like, this stuff, it makes so much sense. So when you have that in your voice, like you were saying, by using the voice recorder, when I like to talk to people over the phone, and then they're like, oh, okay, I get it now. And especially like when with coaching, I really like to talk to people over the phone, because I don't think that a lot of people understand the full spectrum of this, how they can make it work for them, and how they don't have to be that typical like cardboard cutout of a Beachbody coach. So I think the point that you brought up about talking to your audience, Pugsley, he's so bad. Talking in the voice of, to your specific audience, and saying the things that resonate with them. Like for me, when I talk to moms, I'm like, she's like, oh man, I don't have time to sit down and have a meal. I'm like, girl, I get it. That's why I'm like drinking my shake and doing this. And I'm like, this is doable. And yeah, you might have to stick your baby in the jumper while you're doing your workout, but like this works. Like if you can just, find the 20, 30 minutes to do this, and then just encouraging them, to make it happen, and just say, look, we have this support group coming up. Like, it's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. Just cause, we do love what we do, and we know we've done this. We know how it makes us feel. So being able to, like you said, just, share it in a way that makes sense for your voice and with your enthusiasm, and that speaks to your audience, it's huge. Anything else? I've been speaking to people through Facebook Messenger, and then transfer it through a phone call. Yeah, that I think, exactly. Like using whatever form of like technology that works for you, and like even like face to face. Like I hear a lot of coaches talk about taking people out to coffee, and just like it's not like we're trying to sell them something. We're honestly trying to help. Like we're trying to direct them to the best possible situation. Like I urge people not to do certain things. I'm like, look, like I know that you want to do, like you want to go in this direction, but like you have to just trust me, because this was created this way for a reason. Like these trainers put together, they specifically designed this program for you to get results. That's why in the beginning, it's challenging, but it's not too challenging. Like if you started on day 30 at day, the first day, you'd be like, I'm never doing this again. Like, this is horrible. But then by the end, you're like, oh wow, now I can do like an ab workout after I do this other cardio workout. Like, oh wow. Like, and that's why we get the total body makeover, because it's not like we're just like, people go to the gym and they're like, oh, I just do cardio at the gym. And I'm like, oh, but like, what about all the other areas of your body that you could be working on, or, but I think, I want to ask you too, do you ask them about their goals? Like, when does that come in? Or do you kind of know already from previous conversations? Like, I'm just trying to get an idea of.
Right. So, I've only done this for 2 people, and it seems to work for me. But so once they're like, yes, I want to do this, because I kind of present it in a way that's like, it will work no matter what your goals are, because it will. Like, if you need to lose weight, it will work. If you just want to like gain muscle, it'll work for that too. And then so since I do present it that way, I ask about their goals kind of after. I created a questionnaire that I send pretty much after they sign up. That's that asks about what their goals are, what they've struggled in with the past.
Can you possibly post that in the team?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's really good.
Yeah, and like what their relationship with food is, like how they feel about working out, like just like a very broad thing that they can just kind of, it's like a guided questionnaire that they could just like answer all the questions and go like, tell me just everything about anything that they think is relevant. And then so once they send that to me, after I've been making a video, and I was considering doing like a one-on-one call with them, but I've just been making videos kind of responding to what they say in the questionnaire, and then going through kind of like a game plan of like this is going to work. I know you've struggled with this, and I like address what they struggle with, and it's like, this is how the program will help you overcome that. And just go through like how to stay motivated, how they want my help, like if they want to do one-on-one calls with me, like how frequently they want me to check in with them. And then so after they watch the video, it's either like, if necessary, I'll do a one-on-one call with them. Like earlier today, I was doing like a one-on-one call with one of the girls that joined for making a meal plan. So just, it depends on who it is and what they need from you, I guess.
Yeah, to Sherry's point, like you get it. Like you are at the place where it took me like months and months and months to get to. So I love that you're able to share this through your experience with the team. Pugsley's in trouble. He's begging for food. Very bad. Yeah, the fact that you're able to like, that you get this, you can wrap your head around it and then share it. Like that's, it's everything. And yeah, I appreciate you sharing that so much with the team.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for listening.
Really awesome.
I hope it helps a little bit.
What's that?
I said I hope it helped someone a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. And I love how over time too, you learn like how to incorporate different things into your business that help you, that helps you help people. So like the questionnaire, and some coaches do it through Google Forms and they have it go to their email, or they use like, I've used Wufoo before as like a form builder. It's a form builder. And, sometimes I'll say like, join my challenge group, and I'll use that form. It's really just finding what works for you and what makes sense to you for your business. And it's like, I think that's what makes a really smart business person, is understanding like, okay, this is my business. This is how Beachbody, they give us the tools and we learn. But at the end of the day, this is my business. I'm going to run it the way I want to run it. And it's embracing what they've given us, but then making it our own and saying like, well, okay, that's cool, but I think I'm going to do it this way. And I want my brand to look this way. And this is my voice. And at the end of the day, they're working with me. They're choosing to work with me. Sorry. That's the life of the toddler right there. But yeah, I mean, they're choosing to work with me, and that's why it's just kind of remaining confident in your style and what you're doing. And not, and like, I know that we talk about, in some of the national makeup clubs, we talk about comparing yourself to other coaches. Don't really worry so much about that, because, I mean, just have faith in you and what you're doing and, who you are. Because once you have that, I mean, you just go. You just go with your gut. And like, what was the quote you were telling me last night from, who was the Success Magazine guy? Was it Tony Robbins?
Oh, it was Tim Grover.
Tim Grover. He's a basketball guy. So he was the Jordan's trainer, Tim Grover. And he was saying...
action over analysis. So it says depression comes from too much analysis.
Oh,
so analysis paralysis. So
that's
instead of just, what you're supposed to do, prepare and just do it. So action always beats analysis, especially when it comes to like anything like
that's so
sports
good.
presentation,
it's so good.
Or sales.
I love it.
I think Joey should lead our team call next week.
Seriously. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? You're like a really good coach.
Okay, Bird, get it.
I have a total beach body if you haven't noticed.
We're working on that part next time. No, that's awesome. Do you guys have any other questions? Like, I don't, that was awesome from Natalia. So do you guys, is there anything that, you're struggling with, or, I mean, Laura, I know you're posting away. Sam, you're doing an awesome job posting. Sherry's doing her thing, on Instagram and Facebook. I mean, you guys all have that down.
I'm just eating. I'm just eating and drinking and working out.
Yeah. So is there anything that you feel like, I don't know, that's stuck in? And we don't have to go into detail tonight. I mean, this can be for another time. But I mean, like anything off the top of your head or anything that you've come across that you're just like, something as simple as like, oh, voice recorder. I didn't even know like how you access that, or I don't know, just anything like on your minds. Or anybody you've been talking to that is like, I don't know, that you're just like, I don't know how to respond to this person, or I don't know what this person really wants.
I have one girl that I spoke to last week or a few weeks ago, and I touched base with her last week. I wants to bring in. What?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm going to put myself on mute because it's loud.
Oh, I was like, what happened? I have a girl who wants to bring along her and her 3 friends to do the 3-day refresh and jump into a program, any program that I'm doing. So I was wondering what program everyone is going to be starting. I've seen a lot of people talking about February the 6th. They're starting a new program. What are you guys starting? Are you keeping it inside that new year, new you page, or what's the game plan with that stuff?
That's a really good question. So I was kind of talking with Natalia about that this week because we have some people that want to stay. I think we need to create a new group. So I'm going to need an image for that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm happy to create the image, or if you want to, Laura did an awesome job last time, whatever you guys want to do. I think we should start a new group and just bring people from the old group. I think our current group is awesome. We had a lot of great recipes, but let's just do a new one because I don't know. I mean, I just think it's nice to have that fresh group. And then inviting people over to that and just
I definitely think we should like start fresh and still add anyone from the previous group that wants to be added, obviously. Like I've had a couple people reach out to me that are current challengers that are like, wait, how do I get into your next group? I'm like, relax. But I definitely think that we should start fresh. And if you guys want to send me pictures that you want instead of me just creeping on your Facebook, we can do that. And then I'm actually having pictures taken, so I'm so excited about that. So I'll probably once I get one of those, I'll create an image for it or whatever. But we only have like 5 minutes left. Do you guys, who has a like page? Does everyone have a like page or no?
Sam?
Yeah, I don't have a list.
Oh, Natalia. Ooh.
Yeah, I kind of started one, but that's on my to-do list.
So I signed up for Jesse Reagan's training, which was like a huge business investment for me. So I guess that means I'm the real deal now. But so I have like a couple of like page pointers if you want.
Oh yes, share.
You want just a couple?
Please.
Yeah.
The first one is always make sure that when people click on your cover photo, there's a description there, or like your profile picture, even put a description under that. You want them to see something when they click on that photo. Like you can even put a button on it if you want that says click here for more information. And all that button does is show them the description of the picture, and that's where your more information is. Make all your paragraphs super tiny, like 3 to 5 sentences per paragraph. Use bullets, like emoji bullets or whatever. Like the twinkle stars or whatever you want, but just make sure you're including bullets, and that's for your posts and your descriptions. Include call to actions. Don't ever call yourself an entrepreneur because it screams, I'm going to sell you something. So call yourself whatever you want. Like some of the ones that I'm hoping my sister-in-law is going to make my cover photo. She's a graphic designer, but I haven't heard from her, so I have to reach out to her again. But some of the ones that I'm going to use are travel nurse, new homeowner, wellness advocate, and adventure addict. So you want to use like different ones, not like I'm going to sell you all kinds of things. Try not to talk too much about yourself. Ask questions. If you've seen in some of my more recent posts, I ask a lot of questions. So I'm working on that. Just try to make sure you're including your audience and always asking what's in it for me from their point of view. Once a week, okay, this is a really good one. They said that at least once a week you should share something that's already viral. And then any likes that you get on that post that's already viral, invite those people to like your like page.
That's genius.
Another one that's really good is always like your own post first. So like once you post it, go ahead and like it, because Facebook's the more people that like it, the more people Facebook's gonna show it to you. So if you like it, then you're automatically gonna increase the number of people that Facebook is going to present your post to.
Even if it's just you?
Yeah, it does. It's a like, so that increases your exposure.
Or if you have like your BFF be like, hey, like this. Like I tell Jay all the time,
That's
hey,
why
I like my thing.
that's why, like this morning when I did my live video and it was like 5 minutes and I didn't have any likes besides my own, I was like, guys, come on.
Well, here's a tip for you guys for Instagram. They changed the algorithm and all that stuff. So what you can do is go on to like whoever's Instagram pages, like their photos and comment 4 words or more on their photos. That allows you to get like come higher on the feed, to just look like you're getting more engagement. So the more likes you have in addition to the commenting, 4 words or more, the better it is. If you have just a like, it's okay, but the 4 words or more verbiage is the best. It's the way to go.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, we're gonna get cut off. I appreciate that. I appreciate your tips. Those are huge, like awesome. So yeah, this was a really great call. I'm gonna get cut off, so I want to like just say bye before I just cuts out. But thank you guys so much for being on tonight, and like let's keep up the momentum for February, and we'll just keep working together like this. And if we need to have more team calls like this, I mean, we'll have our Sunday one anyway. But
I've been kind of putting people on the back burner a little bit to kind of wait till February for the Team Cup. I'm like,
don't do that.
I know, but
I know. No, it'll be fun. It'll be good.
So.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome night. Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.